broken eggs, a fry pan, and you have a delicious omelette. Well, David, there are a few things that I do remember about school days. There are a few things that I don't, and I don't remember all of my Latin. I can remember a moa massa mat, and that's probably about it.
Not a bad start.
But Latin's still pretty influential, isn't it?
Very influential, and in fact, for the next couple of shows, I'm going to be talking about Latin as a theme, and it's going to take a few surprising twists as well. But let's start with a word that a lot of people would know if they've been in a committee, and that word is quorum. Which is the number required for a meeting to function legally. And quorum is a pure Latin for of whom.
Just refresh us on how you spell quorum.
Sure, it's Q-U-O-R-U-M. And during the 1400s in England, there were certain justices of the peace that were allocated towards each shire. It was vital that a certain number of those attended a meeting, whether it was a dispute or some form of discussion, for any business to be ratified. So it really was a case of, who's who, not what's what. You could have a huge meeting, but if a JP or a certain number were not there, then...
it didn't count.
It didn't count. And of course, while they were there, they would discuss an agenda, which again is pure Latin for things to be done. So that was the list of things they had to cover. So it was of whom, looking at things to be done, both of which were in pure Latin.
Well, and I mean, I think we've got a quorum here, really.
We do.
We've got the right number of people, and we certainly have an agenda as well. So maybe we should do a little of that.
Let's carry on.
Thank you, David. Let's look at the scores first of all. Phillip is on 10, Tom is on 22, and we're heading for some more letters. And Phillip, you to choose them.
Lily, can I start off with a vowel, please?
Thanks, Phillip. U.
And a consonant.
B.
A vowel, thanks.
A.
Another vowel.
I.
One more vowel.
A.
A consonant, thanks.
C.
A consonant.
B.
A consonant.
S.
And one last consonant.
And lastly, R.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock. Phillip, how did that letter mix treat you?
I completely flunked that one.
Did you? Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Okay, Tom?
Just a 5.
A 5? Well, that's very solid. What was your 5?
Basic.
Basic? Well, it was very successfully so, David.
Basic, but profitable, you're right. A good 5. Well done, Tom. And in fact, I didn't do much better with an extra letter, and one of Lily's favourite words, in fact, and that's abacus.
Abacus. Nice one, David. And 5 good points for Tom. Well, not an easy mix in those letters, so let's see if we can do better in this next round. And Tom, would you like to choose them?
Lily, I'll start with a consonant, please.
Thanks, Tom. H.
Consonant,
L.
consonant,
R.
and a vowel,
E.
vowel,
O.
and another vowel.
A.
Then back to a consonant, please.
T.
A consonant
S.
and a vowel.
And last letter, I.
And your time starts now. Well, Tom, was that mix a little more cooperative than the previous one?
It was a little. I got a 7 on that
A
one.
7? That sounds great. Phillip?
And I had a 5, Richard.
Can you give us your 5?
Heels.
Thank you. And Tom?
Well, actually, I got the inspiration from this one from my grandfather, who was a tailor, so I had tailors.
Tailors. Very nice.
Very nice. That explains your beautifully cut vest there too. It's a great 7. Well played, Tom. Unbelievably, for the first episode of a new week, I've got another 9 here.
Very well done, David. Well, what was it?
We talked about goat's head last week, being those really nasty weeds with the spiky pods. A beautiful fern called a horsetail.
Great stuff. But good stuff from Tom, and that makes as well 7 points. Let's get ourselves mathematically motivated again now. And Philip, this time, what's your combination?
Sure, I'll get 4 large and 2 small, please.
4 large and 2 small. Thanks, Phillip. And smalls are 10 and 4. And the large numbers, no surprises, 175, 50 and 25. The target to reach is 938.
Let's head for that target. So, Philip, how close did you get that time?
I had 931, Richard.
931, so 7 off the target. Well done, Tom.
Just 929.
929. Philip is closer. So, Philip, can you take us through your
Sure
method,
thing.
please?
I did 100 times by 10 first,
100 by
which
10
is 1,000.
is 1,000.
Then I did 50 divided by 25.
50 divided by 25
Yes.
is 2.
And 2 added to... 2 added to 4. So that's
Add the 4.
Yep.
That gives you 6.
And then I did 75 minus the 6.
75 minus
Minus
the
all that.
6 is 69.
That's right. And 1,000 minus 69.
1,000 minus 69 is
It's 931.
931.
So, well done, Philip. How close did you get, Lily?
I got there and it was a kitchen sink too.
Oh, you used everything. Excellent. We
Yeah.
like a kitchen sink.
Okay, just as Philip did, 100 times 10 is 1,000. 1,000 minus 50 is 950. Right now we're 12 away. Using one of your favourite tricks, divide the big numbers within themselves. That gives you 3 times the 4, that gives you 12. Take that away, 938.
Lovely work, Lily. And a beautiful kitchen sink, everything included. And well done to Philip, though. 5 points, and that means that Philip is now on 15, Tom on 34. As we head into our next break and another word mix for you, it's Dad Rants. This time, the clue, the thing we measure against. See you very shortly.